Tonight we have breaking news out of Newport News, where the Commonwealth's attorney says they will not bring charges against the 6-year-old accused of shooting his teacher at Richneck Elementary School 2 months ago. Thanks for joining us. I'm Julie Bragg.
And I'm Leland Pender. Our Maggie Marshall explains how the Commonwealth's attorney came to that decision. Maggie.
Officials say teacher Abby Zwerner rushed her students out of her Richneck Elementary classroom after she was shot. She would recover in the hospital for 2 weeks.
This tragedy was entirely preventable.
Zwerner's lawyers also say multiple claims from staff members were made about the child having a gun that were dismissed from administrators before the shooting. Newport News police turned the investigation over to Commonwealth's attorney Howard Gwynn's office last month. On Wednesday, Gwynn announced that they would not be bringing charges against the 6-year-old.
After researching this issue thoroughly, we do not believe the law supports charging and convicting a 6-year-old with aggravated assault.
An attorney for the 6-year-old's family says the gun used was secured in his mom's closet on a shelf over 6 feet high. They say it had a trigger lock that required a key. Gwynn would not answer if anyone else would be facing charges.
I have to say the prosecutorial efforts are focused on determining what the facts are, applying those facts to the law, and determining whether we can charge anyone with a crime that we can prove beyond a reasonable doubt.
Under Virginia law, it is possible to criminally charge a 6-year-old child. However, legal experts say it's highly unlikely prosecutors would even try. A common law doctrine known as the infancy defense says children under 7 can't be prosecuted because they are too young to form criminal intent. A judge also would have to find that the child was competent to stand trial. Child psychologist Angela Ferguson says child's brains are not fully formed until adulthood.
When we are 6 or in elementary school, our emotional regions of our brain are really active and developing. So our understanding of feelings, how our feelings operate in the world around us.
And she says kids at that age can't understand long-term consequences.
Their understanding of how their behaviors will have long-term effects is somewhat limited in this age.
She says putting a child under this type of stress of a trial could also hurt the child's development.
Exposure to a trial proceeding or the consequences of a trial can have pretty significant impacts on their mental health, whether it be the anxiety that's related to the trial, how that can impact things like sleep and appetite. And then again, the stress can impact brain development.
And the attorney for the family of the 6-year-old added that the boy has an acute disability and was under a care plan that included his mother or father attending school with him and accompanying him to class every day. And the week of that shooting was the first time when a parent was not in class with him.